Okay, that was weird. There it goes. It doesn't say it kicked me off stream, but it definitely caught the game. What the hell? I don't know if that's Tap Ninja doing that or something else. It's not the 14 server, though. Could be my neighbor severing shit based on those fireworks. We might have an issue. It might not like me doing Tap Ninja at the same time. Let's close that. Hold on. I'm going to just chatting because in the off chance that it kicks me the fuck out of the game. But I don't... Yeah, no. Huh. That's sus as fuck. Yeah, I don't understand what just happened. Okay, it did, I think, potentially end the stream for a second. But it didn't show up on OBS. Huh. Yeah, hold on. Oh, better now than in the middle of the dungeon, to be fair. Yeah, hold up. I gotta check something else. Yeah, no. Steam caught that as a disconnection. So, when I post these VODs, what I'll end up doing is I will release them together on the same day, probably like 30 minutes to an hour apart. Or maybe at the same time. I don't want to overload the fucking scheduler. But how much de-seed? Usually if that's my entire modem going out, it'll take a much longer time to reconnect. So we're not doing Tap Ninja while I'm streaming again, because that's the first time I've used it while playing 14, and that's the only time I've had such a weird fucking issue. At least that warned me. But it's like, I don't know when it actually cut out. And it's not showing the dropped frames anymore. So it did full cut out, but OBS didn't tell me. The only evidence I have is the fact that the VOD's now separated. And well, 14 DC'd. Fucking weird shit, man. I don't know. Is my modem gonna be nice? Are we good? What the fuck happens? It's gonna be fun to set up later. You wouldn't think Tap Ninja would have that much of an internet connection thing, so what the fuck? Oh, it did update today. So, like, if that caused it, what the shit? It's not like it would have been that big of a fucking update. I think it was just optimization shit. It's like, it had a big update earlier. Whatever that one was couldn't have been that much. Yeah, there's the personal hero doesn't appear first. No animations. Weekly feather rewards boosted. Pet tints that were locked on mistake are now correctly unlocked. Fixed a game-breaking bug that affected a couple of players. Visual improvements, generic bug fixes. So yeah, no, I'm confused. If that was because of the update, I don't fucking know why or how or... We'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully that was just Tap Ninja fucking things up, but if it was, I'm very fucking confused as to why. And like I said, it didn't full disconnect me out of OBS, so I'm even more confused. You didn't like being in the background? I don't know. There's no way to figure that out without recreating the issue, and I don't want to do that. Or, well, attempting to. So yeah, no, I'm baffled. I don't want to open Fishing Tail for risk of it doing the exact same thing. Oh fuck, I just realized it's gonna be fun to list on my YouTube channel, because I upload everything with number codes, so I have them in order of when I need them. That way, I can confirm they're in the right order in the playlist. I can confirm where they are in my VOD backups. That's gonna be real fun, because I'm gonna have to add, like, decimal points or something. Ugh. Or probably an underscore, to be fair. Fuck's sake. Pain in the ass. Can't be easy today, can it? No. No, why would it be? Why would it ever be even remotely easy? That at least seems to be correct. Yeah, I have no idea. Obviously, I can't reset my modem right now. But it doesn't seem to be a modem issue. Because if it were a modem issue, I wouldn't be back online already. Also, hopefully I didn't fuck up Seribot, but I think it's still in here, so I think we're good. Like, all the others should be fine, theoretically. Ah. Oh, right, it may not have gotten approval to be visible. I was checking for where the tit spot was. Wait, is that why it's having issues updating now? Man, I have no idea. Because the throwing system's been giving me an error every time I open it, I think regarding updating. Possibly, and I have no idea why it's doing that, and it's still doing it. Granted, I always probably check the Discord, but I am lazy. I don't even know if there is a Discord. Well, my modem's not giving me that light that says it's having an error either. So the last time it did that, I wasn't having any internet issues, so I don't know what it was bitching about. You know, Shaw, this is why I'm still pissed off that you changed your modems to be one colored light, and that's it. At least when it was 5 lights, I could tell what the fuck it was actually up to, but I can't do that now. So, like, white light means it's running, green it means it's trying to start and it's usually blinking, red apparently means it has an error. Not to mention the white light is so pale I can barely tell it's a white light. There's like, yeah, that's not helpful. Thanks. If it happens again, granted I'll have to catch that it happens again. I will check after. Then again, if it kicks it, 14's a whiny little bitch, so if it does happen again, I'll probably get kicked out of the game again. So I guess we're using that as a litmus test. If it happens again, I'm gonna reset my modem and just probably, potentially, I have to think about that. How do I handle it in that case? So if it cuts me out in the middle of a run, I'm not gonna want to upload like one tiny ass chunk. That'd just be stupid. But tying it in's also gonna be awkward because what's the problem? Because it bloats my file size horrendously to link the VODs together, which is why you don't see me editing or like doing anything with most of them. Because it's just not worth the file size. The rendering's not a problem. Like, unless I'm editing a shit ton of clips together, I usually just put them up, but... Not only that, I'm gonna have to do extra work, because I'm gonna have to put the context in of, hey, my internet did it dumb. Yeah. And I don't think I can fuse them on YouTube's end, so that's not even gonna work. You can cut shit out on YouTube's end. I don't think you can do anything else. But this is why I stopped, editing the breaks out of the VODs. And just started marking them down so you guys know where they are. I just started uploading straight from Twitch. That and the VODs also occasionally pick up an error when I download them off Twitch. I'm gonna have to, like, find a third party that doesn't suck ass. Cause, Twitch's fucking VOD system is garbo. And I don't want to try downloading shit in the same... Well, I'm also streaming, like, fucking recording it as well, because I don't get the same record quality quite as nicely. And it's just putting my computer through more shit. If I had a multi-computer setup, maybe. But I would also be suffering because my fucking apartment's already too hot most of the time. And I wouldn't even know where to begin because I am not a tech person. I guess I technically could do a test to see if that was Tap Ninja's fault. At some point. Because, like, I could always just do a subscriber-only stream to test that out. In a worst-case scenario. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. At all. So unfortunately means I have nothing to fucking do while waiting for this, because you still can't do diadem while waiting for shits. And honestly, that's like my highest priority right now. For just like mindless content. But no, SC had to lock it in an instant still. Which I don't fucking understand whatsoever. It makes no sense now. Like, just move it out of the instant system. Like, half the shit that's in the instant system really shouldn't be in it. Shit, Chocobo Racing shouldn't be. Like, I should be able to queue for an instance while in Chocobo Racing. Same with Diadem. They shouldn't be locked. Like, SE, just figure it the fuck out already. Like, I don't care if I have to bail on a race to go do a dungeon. At least then I can do something. You create all this solo content and then lock it behind all these fucking weird-ass walls so nobody can do any of it. Like, I'd love to be able to do diadem gathering while killing time. It's not possible, though. Okay, what makes that whole thing with the, I just realized, it didn't reset my live timer, despite the fact that it did, in fact, DC me from the stream. Oh, that is weird. That is fucking weird. Is it actually in two pieces, then? Because it looks like it is. I'm gonna have to check later what the fuck's going on there, because now I'm confused. Like I said, OBS didn't register that I DC'd. It sort of did, because the dropped frames aren't visible anymore, but my live timer is still at what it should be. I think I'm just smelling hot air. It'll be like a couple days ago where I thought I was smelling french fries the entire time, isn't it? It's getting a repeat of that. Fuck. Oh, also, just as a heads up, if I do swap games, I will be ending the stream temporarily to do the swap. Just, again, for the sake of the VOD, because, Twitch is fucking garbo with its settings. Cutting the VODs sometimes results in weird artifacting on places. That's why some of my highlights are borked on their thumbnails. It's because, you know, despite the fact that Twitch is a multi-million-dollar corporation, they can't get this shit right for some reason. Still, after all these fucking years, you know, just can't fucking get anything to work. You know, if you'd stop focusing on that shitty-ass, guest star that nobody fucking wanted in the first place, you might actually have a functioning service, Twitch. Just a suggestion there. I'm trying to think. Maybe Shaw had... Hold on. Did Shaw have a hiccup? Is that what caused that? Fuck off. Jeez. There we go. Shaw... If it was, nobody was reporting it. Huh. No point in me reporting it, because I don't even know if it was Shaw. Also, SE, again. Not SE. Canada. I thought we had monopoly protections. Again, why did we let Shaw get bought out by Rogers? You know, that company, like, just before the buyout was happening, completely crashed the entire East Coast internet service for weeks. Why did we do that again? Why did we allow that to happen? Not to mention their service is way shittier. They also stopped sending me physical bills, and I'm still pissed off about it. If I don't log into something on a daily basis, I forget what my fucking password is. So it's just like, oh, great, cool. Cool, now I gotta figure out how the fuck to get into this account to see how much I owe you dumbasses. Just send me the physical bills. I prefer having them because it reminds me that I have to pay the bill. I don't get that when it's fucking online only. Shit, send me a blank piece of paper that says, hey, your bill's due, dumbass. I just need a physical fucking reminder. It also doesn't help that when they went to digital only, it screwed up the actual date I had to pay the damn thing. Which is really annoying. Like, why can't we have our bills be paid at the end of the month? Why do they all have to have different times? It would also make things way easier to remember. Because that's how I remember on my rent. I'm like, oh, it's a couple days before this has to go and get paid. Okay, no problem. Now, if only they'd stopped selling the building to new holding companies. This place has been owned by 3 separate companies during the time I've lived here now. And somehow none of them have fired the shitty management. Go figure. Because, like, every month there seems to be a new sign at the front door stating that the buzzer code doesn't work. Yeah, just like it's a warning, dumbasses. That's because management doesn't program any of the phone numbers into the buzzer, so of course none of them work. That's the problem with that stupid buzzer system being linked to your phone number. It requires management to get off their lazy asses and do their jobs for once. Which they just straight up don't. Yeah, we may have to actually go level tanks, because, like, fuck, the queue times are awful. There's no healer or tank in this right now. There's no... And all my healers are capped, so there's no leveling those. So I do have to, mess with a training dummy if I do that. My memory's a bit bad. Well, then again, I've only been really playing PvP. With, tanks, and even that's been kind of minimal. I'm also just not looking forward to doing it, because every time I try to level tank, I get the shittiest of healers or the shittiest of DPS. There's just, like, no middle ground. Somebody's gonna be terrible, and it's gonna make the run significantly harder for no reason. That's why I stopped doing it. Like, my experience leveling Paladin and Stormblood was so fucking bad, I just had to give up on leveling Warrior and Dark Knights. And just wait till we had, tribe quests. There was just no doing it, because I was basically healing myself at one point. During Doma Castle, and it was awful. The healer was so fucking bad, and the thing is, we had 2 bards, and that's back when bards, wait, no, what? Were they still able to get me MP? They must have, because, like, that's what ended up happening, right? That's when the song changes went through. Fuck, I don't even remember how the hell that happened. My memory's fuzzy on that one. We had 2 fucking bards, I remember that, because Thanatos was with me on that one. He was one of them. The White Mage was so ass the whole time. They were either dead on the ground most of the fucking time, or just, like, not healing. It's not a good sign when I have to just heal myself with Clemency. The entire fucking dungeon run. So I do remember there was one, there was one run where the tank was like, hey, are you okay with mass pulling? And then after, like, the first 2, I had to tell him to stop doing it because the DPS were so god-awful. They weren't killing anything fast enough for my cooldowns to run. I could tell... That was Astrologian. I could tell exactly how bad the DPS were based on when some of my cooldowns came back up. Because a good run shouldn't have had some of them coming up when they were. Oh, fucking finally. It's been a while since I've actually done any leveling, so... We'll see how this goes. Come on. Aim, please.
can tell you the damage already feels really slow, and I'm not 100% sure why. I don't know if the healer's DPSing. They are doing things. Otherwise, I wouldn't be getting procs. Always gotta be at least one motherfucker that can't be bothered to fucking move, huh? Oh shit, right. So it doesn't help that the summoner's standing right behind me, so it's fucking putting everything over here. Aim, please. Yeah, this is really fucking slow. Honestly, I think the summoner should have higher enmity than I do. My gear isn't that good, and he's not that much, doesn't have much lower HP than I do. Damn it, did I just get hit by my own fucking bubble? I did not do that. I don't want a perfect balance here because I won't get it off in time. Oh, what does this dude have for gear? Mostly crafted. Shit, he has melts too. No, wait. No, it just looks crafted because I'm a dumbass. No, most of it's like actual Skydeep gear. Dude, why are you... Why is your enmity worse than mine right now? You're a fucking summoner. I wonder if he's just not using, like, Bahamut or something, because, like, I don't know. He's never quite on my screen enough for me to catch it. That's what's going on. Like, he clearly has to be, or he wouldn't have the other primals, so I don't... What the actual is wrong? Like, no, I'm genuinely confused. What is going on here? I guess he could just not be using the damage upgrade with Bahamut, but like, why? That's the problem with having some of my effects off. I can't catch certain mistakes. But I'm pretty fucking sure he has better gear than me, and he shouldn't be, you know, doing less fucking enmity on bosses. Also, why is some of that still single target? Also, tank positioning this better would have been nice for me, because I still have line attacks. So given the fact that I need to stay in the relative metal for everything, why is it still a fucking line attack? Actually better. Yeah, it is. Okay. And yes, I do know I have to move. Don't worry about it. I'm well aware. Oh my god, guys, we're already slow. Maybe shut the fuck up and stop trying to chat in the middle of a boss fight. Guys, can you maybe not cut me off? Thank you. No, seriously, they would not shut the fuck up during that entire fight. Like, please. We're already fucking slow. Shut up. What the actual fuck, tank? How? No, seriously, fucking how? Seriously, we need a whole lot of shut the fuck up and a whole lot more actually, like, doing your jobs, apparently. Because fucking yikes. button by accident on my D-pad? Because I don't know what the fuck just happened. Don't know why the healer decided to not be in that. Okay, bitch doesn't know how bell works. Got it. What a giant waste. We're to our on white mage, so theoretically we shouldn't get our asses handed to us, but oh my god. Man. Oh, what the shit? I didn't realize this was in here. I already have the minion. I'm gonna take the weapon because I can. It's not even better. Fuck's sake, man. I'm pretty damn sure Summoner should be higher on enmity than me. Especially when they have almost the entire Skydeep Cenote set. Like, bruh, what the fuck were you doing wrong the whole time? Because I don't know what it was. I'm so fucking confused. Like, no, seriously, what the fuck were you doing the whole time? Like, it wasn't just the talking, because they weren't talking during the last boss. No, seriously, this is why I get so sick of leveling after a while. I just run into the dumbest people. I don't know how you fuck up Summoner that badly. Also, last I checked, Monk was like still having issues, I think. I don't know many people that really take it seriously at the very least. At least it has a decent party-wide buff, but I think that might be all it really has going for it. Also, I know I'm probably not doing each of the perfect balances necessarily optimally. Like, optimal for the one where I have to hit all three would be these 3 moves with the upgrade from Dragon's Kick. That's still doing what I think it does. Yeah, increases potency of leaping Oppo. So, like, theoretically, that would be the best situation. All of these with their bonus potencies. Which is when the dots are lighting up, but, like, I'm not necessarily going to get that, and I'm not necessarily going to go out of my way to set it up. Because I could waste a lot of time just hoping I get the perfect setup and just not get anything. Which is unfortunate, but that is how it works. So I really need to get off my ass and sync these up with melee, but like, I think Ninja was throwing a wrench in all of it. I think Ninja was the one at fault. Because Ninja has so many goddamn buttons, because it has 4 that are required for ninjutsu to work. So, there's nothing I can do about that situation. It's just going to suck. But we seem to be fine now, so I don't know. I will probably never figure out what caused that hiccup. Except I can only assume it was Tap Ninja being on, but that makes no damn sense. Just leaves me with fuck all to do. Seriously, SC, you gotta fucking actually design solo content that is actually solo content, because this shit is so frustrating. Stop saying you're making solo content and then not actually making solo content. Because what I want for solo content is content I can actually fucking do while I am waiting for queue times. That just does not exist. All I have right now is go gather crystals. That is it. There is absolutely nothing to do. I could craft, but then I also run the risk of, you know, losing the craft because the fucking queue time pops up. Which, considering what I have to craft, is a fucking expensive mistake. Not to mention it eats up my inventory. So there's just nothing I can do. It eats up my inventory, and I simply do not have the time to dump my inventory out and, in that kind of situation, and you refuse to give us a bait bag, so my entire inventory is eaten by garbage. Like, the fuck do you want me to do, Essie? Seriously. What the fuck do you want me to do? There is literally nothing to do in this game while waiting for queues anymore. There was at least a time when we used to have, you know, levy quests to do, but we don't have the combat ones anymore, and there is basically no point for me to do the gathering ones or the crafting ones right now. Unless I was just going for the achievements for getting, like, a certain number of unique ones done. Like, the only thing I have to do right now is freaking maybe achievement grinding with crafting, and that would be very specific and still eat up parts of my inventory. Which I just don't have the room, because SE refuses to give us a bait bag. I don't know why we keep punishing fishers for enjoying the content, but okay. We'll keep doing that, apparently. We'll add like 10 new bait types every expansion and not fix the problem. Unfortunately, I still need, something in fucking Heaven's Ward because it refuses to play nice. It is horrendously specific, takes a lot of GP, and, gets away from me every goddamn time. You would think the stats matter, but, no, they don't. They really don't. I see he's kind of rude about that. When it comes to, going for greenfish, some of them are just assholes for the sake of being assholes. And no matter what your stats are, it will never fix that. That fucking, crocodile in Raktika, for example. Now I have to go catch it again to get the serpent. I can't catch it again. And we have better abilities for catching that thing now, and I can't catch it again. Go figure. Because now you can stockpile, mooches into your bag temporarily. Which, like I said, Essie's just haunting us at this point. Because we functionally have what could be a technical bait bag. And Essie is still like, nah, we're not actually going to give you one. You're going to have to carry these fuckers in your inventory forever. Despite the fact that they literally laid down the groundwork to make a physical bait bag. Where the items are being stored in basically hammer space. You know, like the way our currencies currently work. Which is not how they originally worked. Which is why I don't have, like, any of the Realm Reborn, tribe currencies. It's because they were physical items, and when I didn't need them anymore, I tossed them. Which, I still have to go back and do, because there is some framers kits attached to them now. So that's why I have, like, a shit ton of some of them and none of the Realm Reborn ones. Or the Heaven's Ward ones. They did it between... It was at Moogle, that's what it was. So I still had the coupon nuts in my inventory. And then I went back and traded them. But I didn't have anything else. I think that's what happened. That's why I have what would have been a stack of coupon nuts back then. Because I think it was also still at 99 was the cap. But now we keep punishing fishers instead. I don't know why. I don't know why it's too difficult, apparently, to give us a separate bait bag. It has its own separate inventory space. Like, you... In order to equip it, it doesn't get equipped into, like, a slot in your armor. Which, I think it did in 11, actually. I don't remember. 11's was weird, because I think a stack was, like, 12 in some cases. Yeah, it'd just be bizarre about it. Just to make life that much harder. I think some of the stacks were at 12. Might have been the fish themselves. My memory's a bit hazy on that. So I used to get fish off the ship between Selbina and Mahura. Mara? Fuck, I can't remember the damn name. It was that awful ship with the sea horror. And the pirates. I spent so much time on that ship because one of the guys I was hanging out with at the time was like, he wanted the drop off of one of the pirates, so we were just derping around on the ship forever. So I just sat there fishing whenever there was nothing else to do. It was like, there was no easy way of getting off the ship and then back into the ports. So he'd just ride the ship out and then hop back on once it made it to landfall. Because then we didn't have to pay for it again. Because that game was not handled well. It took the cost out of you from you when you walked onto the dock. It didn't give a shit about you hopping back on the ship. You could do that as many times as you liked. The game didn't care. That's also probably like the only thing I actually miss about 11 is just like travel. Which I know is an odd thing because like travel is usually the worst part. But I liked the airships and the boats. We did have that in 1.0. There was a ship that went out to Limsa from I think Vesper Bay. I think it was Vesper Bay. I don't remember that part. I know it was like somewhere in Thanalan. But no, I don't think it was one of the smaller towns. But there was a ship you could hop on, and it does technically exist in A Realm Reborn's content. But you need the airship pass to be able to use it. And I know that because the first thing I tried to do when A Realm Reborn came out is I tried to get my character because, again, 1.0 legacy character. I tried to run from Gridania to Limsa. And then it told me I couldn't use the ship. And I was just like, what a bizarro decision. Because it also leaves you in this weird spot where you can technically soft lock your character, sort of, out of Limsa. Like, not really. I think technically you can get back because I think it defaults... Actually, it might not. I guess it depends on whether or not you're hitting other Aetherites and resetting your home point by accident. But you can get people out of Limsa by putting them in an FC and having them teleport to that FC's house if it's in either Lavender Beds or the Goblet, I think was the Thanalan one. I haven't been there in ages, I don't fucking remember. There's been no point for me to go in there. But, if you're not careful, you could fuck your character over. I don't think it's, like, a permanent issue. To be perfectly honest, because, I think the tutorial as it stands forces you to attune to the Aetherites before you can progress, and you're, like, technically in an instanced off area when you start a character. So you should be able to teleport back no matter what. But if you're not thinking about it, it would definitely look like a soft lock. Your character could move around, but they couldn't re-progress the story. It's still very dumb. I don't know why they decided that had to be locked behind the airship pass. Like, let people explore, damn it. You're already forcing them to make sure they have the ability to teleport back. Why lock them out of the ability to leave the island? It's not like they can't get Gil anywhere else to teleport back. I don't know. It was a baffling decision. I don't get why they did it. It wasn't in a realm in 1.0. It wasn't locked like that. But we also didn't have the airships right away. You actually had to travel by foot. Not even joking. We didn't have chocobos either. For a while there. That was a later addition. And then we got personal chocobos, but like not... I don't think we got the rentals right away. I think we got personal ones first. I might be remembering that one wrong though. But we didn't have airships and we didn't have chocobos right away. We had to huff it everywhere. Yeah, a lot was wrong with 1.0. I don't know how you make a Final Fantasy game and a Final Fantasy MMO and just not have chocobos. Or mounts, period. Airships I can kind of understand. Fine. But how did you forget the chocobos entirely? It's not like you didn't have the model in the game either. As far as I remember, it was in the game. So why did we not have chocobos right away? Why was that something Yoshida had to fix? Honestly, I kind of wish they'd make a documentary, a full documentary about what the fuck happened with 1.0 and what Yoshida had to go through to fix it. Because, I'd pay money for that. Really, I would. So I don't think we ever got a full explanation to everything. Then again, pretty much the entire team got fired from that, so, I'm not sure anybody still necessarily exists at the company that would know exactly what the fuck happens. Like, I know part of it was they were trying to promise something that was too technical for what they could physically do. I know that was part of it. Because one of their promises was the ability to bounce your character back and forth between the 11 and the 14 servers, which is why we had all these weird limitations on race. On genders and race. Still doesn't explain the male Highlander only thing. I will never figure out why that happened. Which is also why I keep saying they whitewashed Lise, Ida and Lise, with a retcon for some reason. They're Midlanders. They're fucking Midlanders. They were always Midlanders because female Highlanders didn't exist back then. Their model is the Midlander one. Bitch, you ain't a Highlander. They basically fucking retconned that to make Stormblood happen, and it's so awkward. They essentially whitewashed her after the fact. Which is why I'm always, like, so surprised that people are bitching. Every time they bitch about race in Final Fantasy in general, they always bring up Ida, and I'm... Not, Istola, I'm just like... The fuck? I also saw people complaining that she looked paler after Shadowbringers, and I'm just like, did you guys forget what she was doing in Shadowbringers? Her soul was off doing other shit. Her body was in a lightless room for, like, a year. In a sickbed. You don't exactly retain your fucking skin tone quite that well when you don't have sunlight. It's always baffling to me, and it was just a lighting issue, because this game has so many fucking lighting issues when it comes to skin tone. My character's back to fucking glowing under certain lights. Which is why I keep pointing out that the lighting still sucks ass in the raids, because it's just like, it was so egregious in the cutscenes. It's like, oh, cool, my character is fucking glowing bright white again. That used to happen in Moonlight in fucking 1.0. It's back again. Back again. Essie's lighting's still kind of ass. Like, it might be better with higher settings, but I can't fucking do that when I'm streaming. Put too much strain on everything. Then again, Essie has a weird frame rate for everything. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bring that one up. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh, wait, is that a makeup brand? Look, I don't use makeup. I don't keep track of this shit. Like, the best I have is chapstick and maybe some moisturizer. Speaking of, ugh. My lips have been so fucking dry. Anyway, hi, Akiyami. How's it going? Oh god, queue times are already bad. Maybe I should go level Gunbreaker or something. Do I really want to babysit people? I don't know. But yeah, no, my character still glows under certain lighting. So... I'm still pretty sure if Y'shtola looks pale in cutscenes, it's in like trailers and cutscenes, it's bad lighting. And it probably always will be. But no, seriously, guys, she was fucking unconscious in a sickbed in a room with no sunlight for a year. Just because she was interacting with us in the first doesn't mean that her body wasn't just like deteriorating. Like, give the girl a break. Of course she's gonna lose a bit of skin tone. Like, it doesn't help that everybody else was pasty white to begin with. So it just calls attention to it. Also, everybody kind of forgot that Thancred's... Everybody kept pointing out to me during Heavensward that Thancred had this scraggly, like, half-beard thing going on. He's just, like, not shaving. He didn't have any facial hair when we got back from the first. So I don't know who gave him a shave, because clearly somebody would have had to. In order for that to keep up. I know it's just SE being lazy, not wanting to rework the model again, but like... Tataru, what have you been up to? Let's face it probably was her. Probably got sick of his shit. I don't even fucking remember the facial hair, but it's been pointed out to me before. I don't think I was paying that much attention. Like, if it was there, that has horrible implications. It really does. Oh god, it's not even the tanks that's the problem. It's the healers. Shit. Oh, I'm not sure the tank queue's gonna be much better then. But yeah, every time I see that race argument and skin color thing come up, there's always so many bad faith arguments involved. It's insane. I think, ironically, as much as I don't like 7 probably handled race the best. But again, it's a fantasy game. Like, calm the fuck down. Because 13 kind of flubbed it, because you never see, as far as I remember, you never see any other really, like, dark-skinned characters, except for one. Like, it's Saz and Dodge, who are super dark, and then one of Snow's friends is a bit dark. Not, like, black, but that sort of weird spot. Where you could argue it's tanned if you want to make bad faith criticisms. Also, they live at a beach resort, so, it also could be. But, like, none of the NPCs are black. So, and this is a closed world environment. They're not getting more people in, so how the fuck do Saz and Dodge exist at all? If literally everybody else is white. Nobody points that one out for making their arguments. So the few black characters literally don't make any genetic sense in the game. Also, I've played that way too fucking much. Don't ask. this is much better. What the fuck was going on with the last group? This confirms that it wasn't like just entirely me having bad gear. Even then, it's not like super gross. So that has to be the summoner was doing something fucking wrong, and then the healer's not DPSing or something, because I can't figure out why that was so much faster. So it does concern me that the tank keeps dipping that fast. Oh yeah, no, that's great. Dude, bring them over to me! Motherfucker! Okay, now we got a problem. Dumbass is fucking kiting and really, dude? Really? Okay. Oh, fucking okay. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Fuck's sake. Well, so much for that. So much for this being, you know, a good run. Also, yes, the machinist should be ahead of me enmity-wise here. Like, undeniably. Fuck me, I'm goddamn asleep here. So could we stop leading them to me, please? Thank you. I misread that, it's fine. As long as I don't get hit. Tank, are you fucking for real, dude? Gonna be on the machinist, though. Yeah, no shit, dude. I thought I was playing like ass. Also, buddy, where's the provoke? It's not that difficult. Like, you could make up for it by maybe doing your job correctly on top of it. Also, Tank, I'm not sure you want to pull, considering the machine is just AFK'd. Doing it anyways. Anyway. Dude, you fucking died on a pole a second ago. Like, I'm not sure you want to be doing this. Also, the healer is way the fuck behind. Which doesn't help. Okay, the healer's fucking trolling too. Why did you throw that at me? I hadn't taken a single hit of damage. Fuck's sake. Deal with that later. At least fucking put them in a better position. Like, this is ass. What am I supposed to do with this? But, you know, I'm pretty convinced that both the healer and the tank are fucking trolling at this point. It's like, this is bullshit. Or this dude thinks he's some sick-ass raider, because, like, that fucking happens a lot with white mages. I wish it fucking didn't, but I run into it constantly. It happened a lot during the start of the expansion. What made it worse is that usually they were the first to fucking die to something, because they just straight up were not healing. guess I should be fine. Don't worry about it. Might be playing chicken a little too hard. Yeah, no. DPS-wise, this is significantly fucking better than the last one. And that, again, that dude had fucking all the Skydeep Cenote gear. There shouldn't have been a problem. Oh, god damn it. Did he just dash to the enemy in the back? Is that what happened? Okay, motherfuckers, figure your shit out, please. That was Benediction and then Super Bowl Lied. Super Bowl Lied doesn't put you at 1 anymore. It's like 50%. I guess he realized that was maybe a stupid idea. This is the best spot to drop this. You know, assuming this healer does their fucking job. Jesus fucking Christ, bitch. Not that difficult. Stop acting like you're a fucking good player. Like you can do fucking raids, because clearly you can't. Your fucking healing is that ass and that way too fucking close. Fuck, I hate players like this. Fucking annoying, man. It's so bullshit, and I just see it kill people over and over again. And for what? Absolutely nothing, dumbass, because if I die, I lose all that DPS. And so do you, dumb fuck. God, that's getting fucking frustrating. It was so much worse during the early days. When the expansion started, because people were doing it without knowing the content. And I was just like, no, seriously, the fuck are you doing? Oh, right, I checked this and it was like, fine. And then I realized, right, I capped out Samurai, so this is all fucked again. Is this still in here? I thought I got rid of... Oh, no, this might be the one I pulled off the retainer. Maybe. Now, the reason I didn't actually equip the ring is I have to check what ring to get rid of. So, unfortunately, if it will always try to replace this one. Okay, it is that one I need. Game doesn't understand eye level subtlety a lot of the time, which is why my rings get fucked up so much. So I try to auto-equip it, and that's the wrong move. Alright. Oh, great. Yes, that's what I needed. More buttons on the second page to fucking hit. Okay. Thanks, Essie. Yes, no, that's totally what I wanted. The problem is this entirely throws out the buff rotation, because I think something gets added to Riddle of Earth later on as well. So, yeah. Yeah, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up now. But, hold up, what the fuck does that even do? You guys just said line attack or something? There's an attack to all enemies, a straight line before you, potency 900 for the first enemy, 50% less for all remaining. Then again, Roll of Wind is kinda terrible in an AoE situation, so that gives you something to make it worthwhile. The problem is just Monk's buff rotation in the first place. So it's basically Brotherhood, Riddle of Fire, Riddle of Wind. Do their secondaries. Good way, I think, to even really do this. It's fine once I start rotating them, because then usually they're on different cooldowns. The main problem being that Riddle of Fire and Brotherhood will sync up periodically, but... Man, I don't know. I'm at least fucking remembering which buttons to hit when I'm doing perfect balance, which, was my big problem earlier. Somehow it's clicking. I don't know why. It's not like I've really gone out of my way to play Monk that much, so I don't know why it's just working today. Yeah. I don't know. Now, if only I'd actually pay the fuck attention and remember the bubbles exist. Then again, I didn't just eat 6 of them and die as a tank earlier, so... Yeah, point to me.
But I think I'm gonna take a break again. We've got 2 more hours to kill.
Less than that, but I need a break. At the very least, we haven't had another issue. Like I said, I think it would DC me from the game if that happens again. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really starting to think that was Tap Ninja, though. Fuck if I know why. But I'm gonna put the eye cam on. I'm gonna run some ads. I'll be right back.
I somehow managed to lock my chair again. How do I keep doing this?
What's worse is I'm wearing compression socks, so how the fuck are my legs still so fat that they're hitting the damn lock button on this stupid thing? Feels bad, man.
Shit is fucking ridiculous. A CP Foundation, what the fuck? This is actually a pretty old year. We've just started recycling them. Hopefully you've all learned your lesson from 386 BCE. God damn it, guys. God damn it. Y'all have it be so weird. Again, that's why SCP's funny. Ah, fuck. Do I want to keep doing monk is the question. Yeah, there's Fire's reply. Oh, okay, so it does have a ranged component, but like, you ain't throwing this to do ranged attacks, I can tell you that much, because I think you only get one. This explains where that came from in PvP, though. Wait, it grants Formless Fist? What? That's interesting. I don't want to look at a Savage Tier opener for Monk now. Cause that is some weird ass shit. That it gives you Formless Fist. What the fuck is actually optimal anymore? Huh. Then again, I'm never gonna play Monk optimally. I really just don't care about it that much. I'll settle for not being complete ass. How about that? It's more than you're gonna get out of most people, to be perfectly honest. Okay, let's see what the queue time is. I guess we can keep trying. Sad thing is, to be fair, that's like not that bad. But I'm getting tired, and I've had no one to talk to most of the time, resulting in conversation just running dry. You can only go so long without somebody to talk to before it becomes a problem. We've got an hour and a half left. Yay, West Coast. Everybody else is celebrating. We haven't even hit the new year yet. Excuse? Game, I'm calling bullshit on that one. What the fuck? Ooh, Black Mage. God has flipped a coin. Let's see what it lands on. Either this is going to be the worst run so far, or Black Mage is going to kick some serious ass. I don't know which. Ah, that might explain why that went so quickly. Tank and Black Mage are in cutscene. Yeah, that might explain it. Tank? Maybe move your ass. Oh. Yeah, no, we've got one of these, don't we? He's dashing, I guess. I've seen worse. Oh, and the Black Mage is AFK. Cool. Well, so much for a good run, I guess. We'll see. That's already a real bad sign.
that doesn't generate enmity. It doesn't do damage anymore. Tank, are you fucking for real? Bruh. You have a ranged move, dude. Oh, wait, now that I just realized that... Did the auto attacks still have that fucking issue they used to have where they just wouldn't activate if you didn't, like, fully click onto the enemy? Essie, did you fix that? Also, tank, get used to that. I'm gonna be doing it a lot. Sigh. At least they didn't hit me. Not my problem. Every time. I think it's because I'm not expecting the speed they show up at. Oh, good God, okay. We've hit tails, worst possible scenario, apparently. Dude's also got 4 on the enmity, so, I don't think he knows what the fuck he's doing. Which is weird, because the ads were dying really fucking quickly. I keep moving and then getting hit by my own fucking bubbles. God damn it. Oh, but that one didn't hit? Okay. Okay, game. Yeah, I don't think the Black Mage knows what they're doing. And I don't just mean enemy-wise. I don't think they know how to do their job correctly. Which is weird. Why did the ads, the trash mobs die so quickly, but the boss was an issue? That makes even less sense. Usually if they're bad at their job, they're bad at both. The healer's certainly doing their job, because I am getting a shit ton of stacks, if nothing else. Well, for the most part, it seems. Things are definitely going burr. Dude, that's a door. Tank, fuck off, move, dude. Bruh. Like, what am I supposed to do when you dead stop like that? Alright, there we go. Now it is absolutely time to see a Black Mage die again. Oh, you guys should not be following me. I'm gonna be playing chicken with this thing the entire time. Yeah, no, I don't know what this black mage is doing. They should have higher enmity points. Maybe not necessarily beating me, but they should be keeping up. That I'm not 100% sure about. So I could not tell you what the fuck's going on. Damn, button didn't go off. Why, dumbass? That's a fucking AoE. Like, congrats, you did no damage like you already are. And congrats, nothing's fucking changed. No, seriously, bitch, what are you doing wrong? Like, your gear isn't the problem. This is all crafted 94. Like, if they were going with crafted gear, they can't get anything higher until 96. And then there's drops in here, which are 95. Like, eye level-wise, it's maybe a bit meh. But it should be passable by comparison. She should be keeping up, so that only means that, not doing her job correctly, and I couldn't fucking tell you what the fuck's wrong. I can manage with Black Mage, but not well enough to pick up what the fuck is going wrong with my effects turned off. Even with my effects on, I wouldn't necessarily notice it. Wait, is that doing AoE? Because, like, I can't fucking tell half the time. There's too much shit going on. Problem is, Essie was, like, horrendously inconsistent with a bunch of their, abilities and then, like, changed them. And I didn't necessarily catch whether or not they got adapted to AoE or not. Team, you are determined to make this impossible, huh? Okay, yeah, that is AoE. So we're probably stuck waiting for these two. Now, the question is, how often is the black mage gonna fall off the map? Ah, shit, add the tank to that one too. Which means I'm probably gonna get tank bustered. Would not be the first time on this boss. Probably won't be the last. Oh, good. Also, the white mage is DC. Bruh, you gonna be okay? I don't think the tank noticed that happens. If I were tanking, I'd be asking questions. Oh, why did you all come to this direction? Yep, black mage is gone. Aw, thanks, black mage! What the fuck? Dude. He is just going out of his way to die here. That is, not what I intended to hit. Like, I had meant to do Riddle of Earth. Is what I was intending to do. I just hit the wrong button. Wait, what? What usually drops a gear piece? Now I'm confused. Huh. Okay. I'm out of here. Fuck this. But yeah, that explains it. There was a new tank running in. That's why it got queued up so fast. They may have been part of a group too, for that matter. I have no idea, and I have no way to confirm. I already have this card. Oh, at least I'm filling up the main gear slots, because this is going to be the biggest problem going into Vanguard if I keep leveling today. I'm getting the good shit. So, like, that's cool. Fuck, it's dead here. Again, problem with being West Coast is late for me is, well past midnight for everybody else. I guess, like, worst case scenario, I would go do some side quests, because, I didn't finish all the job quests, but I probably should. I'm sorry, but the reward, I know why they switched it to the reward being that you got the dye options for the relic gear. Because, nobody was doing them half the time before, so you'd end up with situations where all the way up to Stormblood, people would be missing their level cap skill because it was attached to the quest, and they wouldn't have their upgraded gear because it was in a chest attached to the quest. Now, granted, they stopped doing that at Shadowbringers, but they also didn't do Shadowbringers shit well at all. They timed it poorly. So the gear was, I don't remember if it was level capped or if it was the same as the current relic stuff. The current job-specific gear. Where it's technically one level below the cap, but it increases its stats when it hits level cap temporarily. To accommodate it so it's a bit better. The problem was in Shadowbringers, they set it so that the way you got it was by completing your level cap. The level cap Rawl quest. And it was Rawl quests at that point. It was no longer job quests anymore. Which was counterproductive. It meant that you had to get to level cap to get the gear and finish a quest that was level 80 was the final job quest, the Rawl quest. But the quest before that was 79. You were completing a level 79 quest by doing a level capped one. Which, and then you still had like 79 level quests for a while after that. It wasn't done well, to say the least. It was a better option, that's for fucking sure. And it didn't get rid of the entirety of the problem. Shit. They literally tell you, here's the NPC, it's basically free. Here, have this gear. And people still don't bother to go grab it. And then run into the level 100 dungeons. That's still an issue.
And there's no fixing that, because the only way to fix it would be to adjust the way the eye level works. Because I don't think there's any way you could lock it so it registers that you have that gear. I don't think that would be physically possible. Like, I think you technically can, but it would take so much just, like, fucking fine-tuning, I don't think it's worth it. But we still run into that issue. It's just nowhere near as quite as egregious as it used to be. It's still bad. For, like, the first couple of months to, like, half a year type of thing. But it's nowhere near as fucking god-awful as it used to be. Where they'd be missing their basic gear set and their final ability entirely. People are lazy and entitled. Oh yeah, hold on. Forgot about this. And of course it's crap. Hold on. Alright, let's see what happens. I doubt we're getting an instant queue again. I'm surprised that happened in the first place. It was just odd timing. So, yeah, no, probably not gonna happen again. Sorry, just poking through things. I might as well before I'm stuck waiting. Like I said, there's fuck all to do. Essie, you really gotta just figure something out, please. The way things are is just so ass. Stop saying you're making solo content and then it's either linked to the duty finder or it's not actually solo. I'm looking at Blue Mage on that one, motherfuckers. With how many of those spells are in dungeons, it's not a solo thing. We don't even get Masked Carnival levels. We get all of 1 now, because the SE realized it was a bad idea to begin with. I wish they had just, at that point, ripped the job out and made it real. Same with Beastmaster. There was no reason it had to be ass. Actually, now that I think about it. What? Why didn't we just make Beastmaster 10-2's Berserker? SE! Like, there's so few instances of Beastmaster existing in the mainline series. Why didn't we just make it 10-2's Berserker? Fuck me, seriously. Why are we ruining a job for absolutely no reason when we had better options? Because the problem is you can't really make it 5s because 5's entire system is you capture a monster and you get to use it once. And then you have to go get it again. And then the only other instance is 11's, which was only a solo job because the pet screwed up the EXP curve. Then everybody played it cross ninja so it could dual wield axes, but like that's them fucking up ninja in 11. Ninja was such a god-awful decision. They didn't realize what they had caused, and by the time they realized it was a problem, it was too late. And then suddenly everybody was sub-jobbing it to tank.
mind, I started playing 11 after that had already happened. I don't remember the game at a point prior to that, because I didn't experience it. I think I had tried making a character, but my PC was too fucking weak to run the game at that point. So, like, I think we had tried, and it just wasn't viable, so I went to PS2 eventually later, but that was a pain in the ass because of that stupid hard drive. You know, issues upon issues. It was fine. It was just such a pain in the ass, and I think it broke the laser reader anyways. It kind of stopped playing PS1 discs after that. Or I just had to, like, pull it apart and probably clean the damn thing, but I wasn't going to go fucking with it and potentially make it worse. I still have the thing, too, with its hard drive. Not that I have any reason for the hard drive anymore. Not like I can use it for anything. So I think they got rid of... I don't know if the actual support for the PS2 version died. So something like Play Online was finally shut down or something. I don't fucking remember. I don't remember the details. Not that I have any interest in ever going back. God, I don't. I'm sick of them constantly bringing stuff from 11 back. It's why I hated Eureka so much. We really didn't need 11's mechanics in 14. They're not compatible games. For a very good reason. Like, SC, stop it. Part of the reason 1.0 sucked again was because you kept trying to shove 11 into it. And you fucked everything up. Because there was no technical way you could have done it anyways. Man, there was a whole, like, 10-year period back then with where MMOs were promising shit they had no way of ever feasibly doing. Because, SC was not the only one making promises they had no way to keep. Shit, Yoshida technically made a couple, but, design-wise, some of those ideas were terrible and not worth keeping. That one about, primals being things that players could obtain in their FCs and then unleash at whenever was a horrendous idea. Having the primals free roam. Though I still think Odin might be a remnant of that. Potentially. Since he has a fate and a separate instance. I wonder if we're ever going to get, like, a Savage version of that. Is this the only one that doesn't have an EX form? If I remember right. Is my brain broken? Did that ever get an EX? I don't think it did. Again, Odin's implementation was also just kind of awkward in general. It's a cool idea, but, like, fuck, most people haven't seen what the hell's actually going on with it. So, from what I understand, whoever gets the killing blow on Odin becomes the next Odin. So, whoever finds the fate will see it running around as, like, an actual player model. Or at least the head of the player model. So, if it's a Lalafell, Odin will be Stumpy. That's supposedly how it works. I have never seen Odin in that state before. Not by myself, at least. I've never seen it. I've always seen it after it's fully spawned in. I also never saw the ghost thing in Gridania either, to be perfectly honest. Though I did read something saying that might not be there anymore for me. I don't remember the full details of that one. So I think somebody might have gotten the information wrong. No, maybe it was that you had to get to floor 200 and she no longer shows up. I don't remember. The whole point was that you were saving her spear from being fucking weird-ass necromancer bullshit. But then she starts showing up in a white robe in Gridania near the Carpenter's Guild. And that's supposed to apparently be rare. I have no idea. It's one of those weird things that they kind of shoved into the game. And honestly, if you're gonna do weird shit, do it as like as small little fluff like that. Don't do it as like odd boss fights or some of the weird shit that happened in 11. That stuff should stay in the past. We shouldn't do shit like that where it's mechanically a pain in the ass to anybody that wants to do it. Like, fuck that shit. About 1 hour left. Well, I don't know why I keep looking at my other monitor. There's a clock in game. Oh yeah, shit. When did Tribe Quest reset? Fuck, hold on. Doesn't show you how rarely I open this menu that I don't remember where it is. It doesn't have a timer here, thanks. Yeah, no, there's no timer here. Cool. Great job, Essie. Also, it's funny that this is up here and not like right next to the Tribe Quest thing. Considering it is from the same general area. It's also connected to Tribe Quest. It's the Ixal stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Why is it there? I have no idea. You'd think they would have kept it synced up where all the other information is. Nobody ever said Essie was smart. Shit, I've been calling them dumbasses for like the past couple weeks. So I still don't know how they missed that snake scale still says sleep, half sleep and sleep. They did 3 other text fixes for PvP that day. And snake scales are still borked. Then again, I don't even know if it is functioning correctly. Like, I could actually be borked and not functioning correctly, which would explain why it's, why they're taking their sweet time, but yeah, I don't know. I have no idea if it's a text issue or not. The only way for me to ever confirm that would be an interaction with a white mage, so yeah. Bad, like, timing there. There's no guarantee I could get it. It also would have been easier at the lower ranks. And, when I was testing out Viper in Crystalline Conflict, I only ran into, like, 1 white mage, which is kind of odd. Because white mage is, very dumb. That limit break is fucking annoying, man. They also made it more aggressive. Which I still find hilarious, honestly. It makes it feel a little better when you're diving in onto one of the enemies for, to get Cure 3 up, because it gives you 3 stacks of Glare 4. Which is why I was mentioning last week I had to remember where Glare 4 was attached, because it's a completely different ability. Oh, also the VOD that went up today was the one where I kept pointing out that Scholar had in fact been nerf batted in PvP. And I was doing it in Frontlines and I got 1.8 million damage. And it's been nerfed twice in Frontlines. It has the dot nerf and then it has like 10% less damage. Because it was a little too powerful in Frontlines for a while there. Also, I confirmed where the fuck I got that dot kill from. The duo is right in front of me. I just didn't realize, he was the one I had dotted. I kind of assumed somebody else had knocked his ass out. No, I think I was the one that did that. It's like the thing with me going back and looking at the VODs, especially with PvP, I notice shit that I don't catch when I'm actually playing. Oh shit, somebody's stuck in my mouse again. I'm not gonna lie, I almost missed the ball mice. I think I'd always get a trackpad. Nah. Sounds like a dumb idea. That has such a learning curve. Then again, it's not like there aren't like pro Overwatch players that use the trackball. There's a couple of like super skilled players who use that stupid little trackball instead of a mouse. I don't think I could do that though. Not without a lot of fucking work. I should watch one of those guys, because I know one of them does hand cam, so you can see what's going on. Yeah, nope, that was a fluke last time. I don't think it's happening again. I want to know what's going on here. Oh. Fucking hockey. Yeah, I know I'm Canadian. I don't pay that much attention to hockey unless it's the playoffs and one of our teams is actually there. Shit, I worked at frickin' Edmonton Oilers games and I didn't pay that much attention to hockey. It's not like we could watch the game. Like, the most we got was a monitor that was, at an angle that didn't really allow for us to see what was going on. It was at an angle and too far away for us to really see. Though I was working that Edmonton-Calgary game, where Edmonton was getting crushed so hard that the crowd started chanting, "We want 10." I think I just barely avoided a frickin' riot or something when I went home that day. I do remember the police presence was kind of upticked on the way home. But I took the train through downtown, so they had security in the LRT station there, and then like in the one at the exit. I'm not entirely sure if I did, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were throwing hands. It's Edmonton, Calgary. Shit happens. We take our provincial rivalry seriously. Then again, I don't live in Alberta anymore, which is probably for the better, because I have a feeling my medical issues would have killed me if I was still there. Granted, they're not being taken that much seriously here, so, yeah. At least I have a diagnosis for the back thing, but the other thing, we're kicking the can down the road. Hopefully I hear from, doctor assignment soon. I got my information, and I was told like 2 or 3 weeks, but it was over the holidays, so. I don't know. I don't know when we'll hear about it. Probably not for a while still. But there's like fuck all we can really do about the back. I just have to deal. Then again, I've been dealing with it for... Fuck, when was it? 2022? Near the start of the year? No, was it right No, it might have been 2021 over New Year's to 2022. I don't fucking remember. It's been a while. I've already had that, the time of, oh fuck, I'm stuck like this forever type of deal. Which is why I tend to be a bit more chill about it. I've already gone through that level of depression. I mean, it doesn't still bother me, but, I'm making do. That's why I have these damn compression socks now, because for whatever reason, my left leg keeps hurting. And they seem to be helping. The problem is I have to fucking hand wash the damn things, so that's fun. My kitchen smelled like detergent yesterday. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. Time is a lie. Sure doesn't feel like it was yesterday. The problem is it's making my legs sweaty. I don't like wearing socks, okay? I never have. The moment I get home, those things are being removed. They don't want to deal with them. Now I have to. To be fair, I would have gotten the leg thing looked at, but the nurse practitioner disappeared on us, so not much I can do there. At least I got everything else settled, just not the other, the thing I wanted looked at. Ugh, fucking queue times, man. Maybe I should go do side quests, because, they're gonna take forever. I could also weasel a little bit of monkey XP out of it. I've already been sitting here for 20 minutes. Sunk cost fallacy. How much do I give a shit about it? That's the real question, ain't it? How much do I care? You know what? Yeah, we're here anyways. Let's start the, let's go start up the physical, the melee one. Where is it? Let's go deal with Team Rocket. Though I think that might have just been the healer one. Then again, most of them have been dumbasses. Oh no, are we dealing with a bug? Swallowtail. Wait, why do you guys call it the cocoon then? Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind. So I think they've used swallowtail as a name for a bird at some point. Why did I just set the pen down there? Get back. Get back to where you belong. Oh, we're going to go... Holy shit, you sent her really far. Are you sure whoever this is going to survive that kind of journey? Because, like, they would have had to go to Limsa, which is already dangerous enough. And then try to find a ship to Kugane, which is even further east. It's on the complete opposite side of the fucking continent. Like, are you sure they're gonna be okay? Also, yeah, I get why they threw that joke in about the teleport costs. Ugh. And yes, I haven't done that still. I haven't done the one up there, so it's not like I've really missed out. Hi, Chris. Happy New Year. We haven't gotten there yet. I still have to wait about a half an hour. Well, that's upstairs. How's it going? It's been quiet the whole night. I've been kind of struggling. I'm always getting shit done. But it has been hard. Also, yeah, just in general running into dumbasses, but what else is new? Seriously, pretty much every single one of these has been settling on petty crimes. I don't know why. Like, the one we're just running around poisoning people for the hell of it. The one was trying to be some, like, hero of justice, but he was just, like, yeeting rocks at things, at very tiny monsters. I started the physical ranged one, which seems to be at least, you know, doing something, like, actually fucking rude. Because the first thing they did was, when I got there, was, like, steal from a merchant. But for the most part, they've just been settling on petty crime. Not even petty crime in some cases. And I haven't started the tank one, obviously, so got that to look forward to as well. This is my last melee job, and I'm only just starting these. Also, I was like, that was too obvious. Like, no, there's no way. It wasn't gonna be that easy. Also, why don't you make them splash potions? Why do they have to be yeeted directly at one dude? I hope you didn't need an ingredient that was specific to Tyrol, otherwise we might have problems. I don't know if I can necessarily get those ingredients for you. One I already did. Also, how long did it take for you to get here? Because there is no way you went directly from Tyrol to Kugane by boat. You had to have stopped in Limsa at least. So wait, what do I have with the Wandering Minstrel that's not active yet? No, I'm actually confused. What is it? Well, at least this version of the Wandering Minstrel. Oh, they're setting fireworks off again. Ah, I see. That only does it once and doesn't prevent him from doing it again. Great. Also, cold-blooded murder in the middle of Kugane might not be the best of ideas. Trying it anyways, huh? Oh, no! Oh, didn't hit him. And see, what do you have against the Namazu? Like, they're kind of assholes, but like, was that necessary? And he's gone. How did you miss that badly? Out of tune? You've been at sea for probably months at this point. Maybe you should have fixed that. It almost wasn't. What are you talking about? Also, no, seriously, how many of those potions do you have? Also, why didn't you attach one to your arrow or like soak it in it? Like, why are we just throwing them at him? Why don't we just shoot him? Shoot him first next time. Like, this whole thing is we're dealing with a really specific potion for a really specific purpose, and we're doing it the stupid way. Also, no, seriously, what is this? Huh. These were added later. I don't fucking... I remember Ultima Weapon. Which is again why I'm so confused that Odin hasn't really gotten its, gotten an add-on. Bahamut. New high-end duty was added. I wasn't reading it when it popped up. The fuck would that be? No, legit, where the fuck is it supposed to be? When was that added? The problem is some of these are just thrown right the fuck off, so it's just even more confusing. this only exists as an extreme fight. Its base one is entirely an instanced plot contrivance attached to the resistance area. It also doesn't help that these are named based on the instance name and not the actual thing you fight. Well, in some cases. Some of the extremes, they just decide to name them after the enemy anyways. And then you got this bullshit. I'm pretty sure the second coil Savage ones were unlocked completely separately from that, so I'm pretty sure they were added very shortly after the original second coil. Because what happened with second coil was interesting. These ones, the Savage ones, were actually the original raids. And then they decided they were too difficult and toned them down a bit. Which is why we ended up getting as the actual progression raid. So they decided later to release these as their own thing. You know, just to be weird about it. Like this shit wasn't horrendously confusing enough. Also, I clearly did not unlock all the Savages. Whoops. I don't have Eden's Promise right now. Which just requires talking to an NPC. Same about this stuff. It's just I have to go talk to the NPC that has it. Like, this is an unreadable mess. Because they stopped doing HMs after a while, and technically there is no story version of some of these, there is just the HMs. Like, from Thornmarch to Shiva, I'm not even trying to pronounce that one, because, you know, dragon shit. Never had story modes. These are the story mode ones. And Thornmarch has been completely redone. It doesn't play at all the same, which is kind of for the better. Nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. Like, old Thornmarch was still kind of a remnant of 1.0's Thornmarch. It did have some changes. We don't kite everything around the room. Okay, technically I did that once because it was funny and everybody wanted to try it, so I just said, fuck it, let's go. We did succeed on that one, actually. It was very dumb, but we did succeed. Plus you have these relic ones, which don't get played the same anymore either. And then the Gilgamesh stuff. Okay, now I'm even more confused. Okay, this I think I actually did, which is weird. I think this is back when we were trying to figure out if Double Scholar would actually accomplish anything, but there was too many AoEs, so it didn't. Oh, right. No, they're still doing the HM thing for a while after that. God damn it, SC. Why did it take you that long to drop that naming convention? Moving to Heavensward was kind of the spot where you could have dropped it. No wonder I have such a hard time remembering some of this shit. Because Essie did this very stupidly. Yep, so I have no idea what the fuck I just unlocked. Not a clue. Unless that Ultima weapon one was like a secondary unlock because they fucked something up along the way. Because that was a... I don't know. Actually, to be fair, technically that could have been what happened now that I think about it. That's not when they changed that, though. Wait, when did they change that? I just realized, when did they split that dungeon into 3 separate pieces? Because now you fight Gaius as the final boss, then the dungeon ends, then you do the Ultima fight separately. And 4-player. It used to be 8-player for all of it. And then you fight La Habrea as a solo fight, if I remember right. But why would that be attached to here? Fuck, I really do not remember when they made that change. I just swear it was much later than Stormblood. Or like much closer to now, so... I know, I'm confused. I really am. I don't know what that Bahamut thing was either. Oh. Where the fuck do I have to go? Like, no, seriously, I see how to remember most of this shit if you didn't keep switching naming conventions. Because I think, ironically, all the EXs, despite the fact that they are not called Minstrel's Ballads, are unlocked through the Wandering Minstrel. Hold on, I can actually check that. What the fuck were the other ones called? The new ones. So I know I've been keeping up with the unlocks, if nothing else. You know, I'm pretty sure I unlocked these with the Wandering Minstrel, but they're called Extremes. But I'm pretty sure Sfiends is a Wandering Minstrel. Let's see. You gotta stop doing that. This is why players are so fucking confused when they start out. It's because you did all of this so stupidly. You could have ditched this way of naming them ages ago and you chose not to. Okay, I got the quest is actually right next to this. Oh no, wait. What is this? Same quest, hold on. What the fuck is this? It just said gather information, and I'm not paying that much attention. Okay, yeah, it is the same quest. I got teleported. Neat. They ain't very smart, are they? Okay, now he's upgrading from petty crime to, actual serious shit. This ain't much of a gathering. Wow, way to give yourself away there, buddy. Are you actually gonna hit him this time? Not based on that music, you're not. Wow, this poor Namazu! He's just trying to enjoy a meal in peace. Excuses every time, huh? I think you're just a terrible shot. Maybe stop hanging out with the players of this game. Also, question, was that the same Namazu? Because, if it is, poor guy. Then again, they kept asking us to carry them around in sacks. I don't think they have much for brains. Wait, hold on. What was he drinking? He had a bottle with him. So I remember right, the Namazu get drunk on tea. They're such weird little freaks. Then again, I think in the first they actually got wiped out, so... I gotta go back to Kugane. Just gonna teleport. Why am I getting indigestion now? What the hell? You sure about that, or are you just gonna hit the Namazu every time? Actually, you're not even hitting the Namazu. You're getting damn close and then still missing. What would you guys even be doing if I wasn't following along behind you to fix all your problems? Like, at least with the incidents with the, fuck, what were they called? What did they call them? Blasphemies in the end? At least I feel like those situations probably could have been solved by the characters on their own. If we didn't go along to help. These ones, not so much. Ah, yeah, no, that would have been a dead giveaway. So, where was he in at that time? Because I don't believe the fact that Yugiri would have lost sight of him long enough for that impersonation to happen at all. One of you was slacking, and I don't know who. Are we getting impersonated again? This wouldn't be the first time. Because, the Sylph did the same thing. Well, the Dark Sylph, anyways. sure why. I do remember it, though. Because it was just very odd to suddenly see my character standing there. Wearing the exact same gear, too, which is what really threw it off. I was also wearing one of those hats that, like, had a wide brim, so it covered the eyes at first, so I got very confused. Oh, yeah. No, we're doing this again. Just eat the damn thing. We don't even need to ask here. Oh, yeah, that's believable. Also, my character has never said so many words. That really should be the giveaway. Like, you guys have met my character. Actually, now that I think about it, you didn't really start getting, like, chunks of supposed dialogue all that much until Shadowbringers. There might have been some here, but, like, Shadowbringers really added it in. Again, you guys could have figured that out by the fact that I am talking your ears off. Also, just eat the damn potion. Your arm's been fine this entire time. It's the rest of your aim that sucks. Also, you'd think they'd learn to dodge by now. Wait, where could that Namazu be this time? Hold on. I know of a couple spots that could be out there, but... we're shooting straight up is the problem. Oh, yep, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Oh. That fish wasn't dead yet. It is now. That also might be the first time you've actually hit anything living. Huh. Girl, I think you might need glasses. Also, why not fire an arrow while he's in human form? And, you know, not bird. Wait, then who the fuck is this? And how? You're the one that has the transformation thingy. Did you just pick up our quest randomly? Like, why would you do that?
So yeah, they're setting up. Oh, yeah, no, I see why they're setting off fireworks. Happy New Year! Here's to another shitty fucking year. No, that wasn't alcohol. I wouldn't say that I don't drink, but I'm just too lazy to buy booze. I'm too lazy and it's fucking expensive. Okay. What the fuck, girl? What is going on? Why just randomly pick up someone else's quest? Oh, great. Wait. How did he get that letter exactly? Who the fuck is the one leading the group? You know, besides Cray Cray. Ah, yes, cutthroats. Yet several of them were doing petty crime. Hmm. Yeah, you better start explaining. Who the fuck are you actually? Like, when they were acting sus earlier, I kind of just assumed it's because they were like, wait, who the fuck are you? So we didn't meet previously. I assume. It's
like there's always the chance that they swapped places with the one I met earlier. To start the quest sequence in the first place. Okay, seriously, what the fuck's up? I'm gonna finish this quest and then wrap up, by the way. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Yeah, so he's actually committing crime. Unlike the other two. I guess 3, because there was 2 dudes with the healer one. One of them actually doing shit. And the other just kind of dicking around to be an asshole. Look, as long as I get paid in the end, I don't care. Okay. I gotta leave off here, though. No, I'm gonna start this, because if I don't, I won't remember it's here. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. I don't even get to say what it just blocked that one for.
tell if trap or not. This could be the dude with the cocoon, technically. Ah, yeah, no, he's probably a fake. Somebody doesn't know who I am.
We're gonna be doing this a different day, so. Like, I still have a bunch of shit to catch up on. We'll do this another time, though. I'm done for the night. Oh, wait. Go to my house, duh. Now I have the quest active. I'll be able to find it properly later. Alright.
That'll be it for me. I was about to say there might not be a stream tomorrow, but that's today. Y'all know what I mean. I'm not sure I'm necessarily gonna have the energy for it. I just kind of want some time to myself, because I did a relatively long stream, yes, on Monday as well. So I finished up a little to the left. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I have the energy, I might do a stream. I just don't know what I'd be doing. So, like, I gotta figure that out, too. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll see y'all next time.